Hi, sorry about that. This is the 2025 Australian Underwater Hockey National Championships. This is game 59 in the under 15s. And for white we have the Victorian under 15 team, and on the black team is the Tasmanian under 15s. I'm in here in the middle of the match, and it is 1-0 in Victoria's favour. Looks like the puck is right there on the far wall. Tasmania gain control, pushing along the corridor of the far wall. It looks like they've been turned around again. Some very static play here, both teams contesting the puck. Victoria coming out on the diagonal towards the goal tray. They've been pushed back towards this near wall here. Tasmania coming out, kind of stuck in the middle of the court. They pass it back onto their halfback, who continues to play, pushing along the corridor of the near wall here. Looks like Tasmania have continued the push. They're getting along closer to the Victorian goal tray. Yeah. Alright. So Tasmania will be looking to come out on the diagonal towards the goal tray, but it looks like they've been pushed right into this near corner. Both teams are coming down, trying to get the puck out to their advantage. Very contested puck in the near corner. Looks like Tasmania have more players on the bottom now. I apologise for that. Our camera has been turned away.
What's your phone number?
You don't have very good eyes on the court right now. We'll try and store that for you. Looks like Tasmania are pushing back along that far wall, along that left wall towards the goal tray, trying to come in at the side. It looks like there's another call from the refs, and that is a penalty against Victoria. So this will be an advantage puck for Tasmania, right up against the Victorian goal tray here. We'll see if Tasmania can manage to push through and get a goal. It's like Tasmania subbing out their onside half back here, right before the play continues. And Victoria pushing out right into where that onside half back left. The Tasmania player subbing on tries to get down to defend, but they may be a bit too late. And looks like there was another call by the referee against Victoria again. Perhaps they were too fast off the play on that advantage puck. Tasmania will be fully set up to take the puck now. Victoria subbing some players on, and looks like, yes, a timeout has been called, so both teams will have a minute for their coaches to come over and adjust their strategy now that they've seen how the opposing team has been playing. reminder that so far in the competition, Victoria are the third ranked team and Tasmania are ranked fifth. Tasmanian fullback coming down to take that puck. Looks like they're bringing it out along to the left flank. The halfback trying to push towards the goal tray. But there has been another referee call. And looks like that was a call of no goal. So that means the score is still 1-0 in Victoria's favour, and another timeout has been called. I don't know if this may be for the referees to communicate after that no goal call. Tasmania being pushed back along this near wall here. It seems to be very contested. But it looks like the referees have the puck. So, don't know exactly what's happening here. I think it looks like an advantage puck against Victoria. Tasmania really have been doing a good job of keeping up the aggression here. The puck's been in Victoria's side of the court most of the game. Victoria did manage to score an early goal in this half. The puck there trapped in that near corner. We'll see which team managed just to break out of there. And it looks like Victoria have managed to get control of the puck and are pushing along the near wall, gaining some ground back and getting further away from their goal. And there has been a call from the referee, which is another foul by Victoria, so the advantage puck will go to Tasmania here. And we have a good view of the goal tray again here. And looks down here. Coming along. There has been a call from the referee. It looks like maybe sorry, I can't exactly tell what's happened there. Looks like there has been another timeout called by the referees. So I bet there's some confusion happening in the pool too. See, set up here, it looks like there is a free puck being set up here. So Victoria will only have one player defending, and they'll need to fight off the two players from Tasmania. This will be a good opportunity for Tasmania to score a goal. Oh. And I think Victoria have managed to defend from the free puck there. Some amazing play on the back. Yeah, that's good. Like has been a timeout called here. You can see the Tasmanian ref swimming over to communicate with their team. This is Victoria. And both teams are off. We'll see, and it looks like Victoria have managed to gain first advantage of the puck there. The centre forward passing it onto their wing and bringing it over to that far wall. Looks like they are making a run straight towards the tray. Tasmania have managed to push that off to that far corner. Sorry for any flickering that may be happening. We have been having some difficulties with the cameras. Looks like that was a referee call. And that is a foul by Victoria. So Tasmania getting the advantage here. Yep. Tasmanian halfback taking it, but it looks like Victoria have managed to steal the puck there. No one really has definitive control over the puck at this moment. It's like Victoria have taken it, trying to swim out along that diagonal towards the goal tray. Tasmania managed to bring it back out along that same line towards the far wall. And there has been a referee call. And that looks like another foul by Victoria. So the advantage puck going to Tasmania yet again. Victoria do have a lot of new players and without a lot of competition experience, so experience playing with referees, so they may be struggling here. Victoria bring the puck out to the tray. I didn't see, but it looks like their Victorian wing managed to flick the puck into the tray, and that is a goal to Victoria. So the score is 2-0 to Victoria's favour. And again, Victoria is the white team in this match. Yeah, and the teams are off. Coming down, it looks like Tasmania have gained first control of the puck, bringing it over to the near wall. It's important to remember that with a right-handed player, a right-handed player will tend to favour one wall over the other. The players coming from our right, so that is Tasmania currently, will favour playing on our near wall, and the Victorian players coming from the left will favour playing on the far wall. This is because they can get the end of their stick up against the wall directly, rather than having to push along and risk gloving the puck. Tasmanian players coming down there to accept the pass on the free. Looks like puck is heavily contested in one of our blind spots there, but Victoria have managed to break away and doing some amazing teamwork there, passing it onto one of their backs. But it looks like there's a referee call. And that is the half time. So both teams now switching ends. So that means that Victoria on the white team will be coming from the right-hand side of the court, and Tasmania on the black team are coming from the left-hand side. Again, the coaches of both teams will get an opportunity to have their whole team come over to this side of the court now, and this is their best chance to this is Tasmania's best chance to try and turn the game around and revise their strategy. You may see some of the players have marker on themselves. For the referees, it is required to have your number written on your arm, but many players also choose to write the number on their back as well, or just write a little message or a smiley face. It's all in good fun. And looks like Tasmania are gathering together in their sub box, whereas Victoria are on their wall here. Victorian players will be coming back to their sub box now as the Tasmanian starting six are coming out to their positions on the wall. And the teams are off. I can't exactly see who has reached the puck first here. It looks like Tasmania have taken it over to that far wall, passing it onto one of their backs. They'll try and retain possession by playing a defensive game on that far wall, it looks like. Like Tasmanian players coming out, trying to stop that push along the back wall towards the goal tray. And it looks like they have been successful. Puck is over in that far corner. And there is a call by the referees. That looks like it is another foul by Victoria, so Tasmania gaining the advantage puck again. Looks like our camera has been adjusted. You can see Tasmania pushing up along the corridor of that far wall. So the office next door has cabling And like there's a call from the referees, and that is a foul, another foul by Victoria. Tasmania gaining the advantage here again. Victoria here are really struggling with their fouls. They'll have to try and communicate with their coaches and clean that up if they're going to go on to play in the semi-finals. But Tasmania, looks like Victoria have managed to take the puck, pulling along to that diagonal towards the goal tray, but there's a call by the referees. Which is a foul by Victoria, Tasmania gaining the advantage. And that looks like a timeout has been called. Play has resumed. Tasmania taking their advantage puck, pushing along the corridor of the far wall. It's like they've been turned around. Victoria haven't managed to gain possession on that actually. Tasmania pushing up right along that far wall. Looks like Victoria have got the puck here. A lot of back and forth play here, neither team really gaining a lot of ground. But it looks like Victoria have managed to get a breakaway, but that is another referee call. Foul by Victoria there, so Tasmania gaining the advantage. And they're off. Tasmania trying to come out along that diagonal towards the Victorian goal tray. Trying to gain control of that puck and keep pushing forwards, but it looks like Victoria are doing a good job of keeping Tasmania relatively stationary. There's been a switch over to this near wall, and looks like a referee call. A subbing foul there by Victoria. So normally just means that one of Victoria's players had gone out before the other player they were swapping with had come back into the sub box fully. Tasmania trying to push towards the goal tray. They were being pushed towards that near corner, but there's another call from the referees, and that looks like a foul by Victoria. So they're pushed right up against their goal tray now. Tasmania getting a good chance to get a goal here. Tasmania getting really close there, but Victorian back managed to push them back into this near corner. And looks like that was Victorian player number 7 there, so Kahal, and managing to get the puck right off the tray and onto the near wall, pushing it up there before there's another referee call, which was foul by Victoria, so advantage puck to Tasmania. Victoria have both their captain and vice captain in here in the game currently, which will be two of their strongest players. So we'll see if they can manage to defend against the advantage puck that Tasmania has. There on the halfback looks like Victorian player number 64, Jake Grace. So they will be instrumental in defending against the free puck, as it is on their side of the court. In that case, the halfback will tend to play closer up with the forwards and a much more aggressive game, whereas the other two back players will drop further back to provide support. Dropping down there, and Jake did manage to take that puck and push it forwards, but Tasmania have brought it back. Amazing switch changeover to the back line, but Victoria bring it into the near corner. And we saw at the start of the match, Tasmania had some very aggressive play. They were managing to keep the puck almost entirely in Victoria's side of the court, but they never managed to get a goal out of it. See if they can follow up better now. Tasmania coming in on that diagonal. Victoria looks like, yep, player number 64 again has taken the puck. Looks like that is a referee call. Foul by Victoria, so advantage going to Tasmania here. Fullback dropping down to take the pucks. Looks like the play has switched over to that far wall, and that is another call by the referees. And can't be sure, but yep, it looks like foul by Victoria, and a Victorian player has sat out, so that may have been a decent foul. Can't exactly tell who that is. Tasmania have a big advantage now on pushing towards the goal tray to see if they can manage to score. But it looks like Victoria have gotten a breakaway running along the corridor of the far wall before getting turned around and pushed back against the wall. Puck sitting there in the open before Tasmania come along and take it. But it looks like there has been another call by the referee. Foul by Victoria. Tasmania getting the advantage puck then. Tasmania drop down to take it. Really contested puck on that far wall, and there has been a foul. A foul by Victoria. So Tasmania have the advantage there against the Victorian goal tray, and with Victoria only having 5 players in the court, Tasmania will be very aggressive here, trying to score before the round ends. Looks like the puck is stuck in that far corner, and there's been a foul again. A foul by Victoria, I believe. A second Victorian player has been sent out of the game, but the original player that was sent out has been able to rotate back in again at this point. So the play is really contested, but was in a good position if Tasmania got the control of the puck to push along the diagonal. But right now Victoria having an amazing run, getting a lot of ground towards the goal tray before Tasmania can manage to stop that. Passing it on to one of their forwards, Tasmania trying to regain that lost ground and get a chance at scoring again. Pushing along that far corridor. Again, Tasmania coming from the left will have advantage on the far wall because of the way their sticks are being held. And looks like Victoria still coming out along the diagonal towards the goal tray, but they have been stopped. And there's another referee call, which I believe is a foul by Tasmania here, but there is a timeout. A timeout has been called. The second Victorian player to be sent out in this match, has also been able to return to the game after waiting out their penalty. Seconds before play returns here. Both teams setting up to make play on that Tasmanian goal tray. Looks like the Tasmanian coach coming off there. Adjusting the camera for us, which is normally welcome, unless it isn't actually facing the wrong way. Puck going back and forth a lot in that far side of the court. Very slippery floor in the Ballarat pool, so there's a lot of fast play happening. Tasmania trying to defend, Victoria making a play, straight play towards the goal tray. Looks like the puck has gone in. Just waiting for confirmation if that was a goal. Looks like our scoring system has gone down. I apologise. Looks like that was not a goal. And the puck is in that far corner. Being brought back out along the left wall. And I believe the puck is in the tray now. And that is a goal for Victoria again. So I think the score is 3-0 at this point in time. Again, the actual scoring system has gone dark. We will keep a tally here. And again, we don't know how much longer is left in the match because of that. But the round will continue until the very end. A very aggressive play can get a goal in 20 seconds. Like Victoria have gotten the puck first. I saw that it was a really even race though, and have curled backwards and brought the puck over to the near wall, which we do not have great coverage of. Looks like the play is going towards Tasmanian side of the court, or towards the Victorian side of the court now. And back again towards Tasmania. Victorian player making a run there towards the Tasmanian goal. We'll see if the backs can stop them. And I believe that is a 4th goal for Victoria. We cannot confirm that. Yes, that is a 4th goal.
Are we needed?
We may be needed.
So we do understand what's going on.
They splash the screen. Good zap.
Ah, nice.
I was going to go look at that. Excuse me. Just want to
Do
see.
you want to...
And the play has resumed. We'll see which team reaches the puck first. That looks like Tasmania. Play right in the middle of the court there on that far corridor. Really contested puck. And one of the Tasmanians, some of the Tasmanians. Oh wait, the game has ended. So these are, I believe, Western Australian players entering the court here that you're seeing. Thanks for tuning in. See the Tasmanian Victorian players both all shaking hands in the middle of the court here. Yes. So. Thank you for tuning in to the 2025 Australian Underwater Hockey National Championships. The final score was 4-0 in Victoria's favour, and Victoria again were the white team in this match.